Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, there is a video that has been leaked to the public, very clear video showing how the EACC officers arrested 4 traffic officers in Embu over bribery. So the officers had been observed, according to the issue, for several days, allegedly extorting money from the motorist and the public at a junction in Embu. This video is now circulating. It is all over on social media. So first of all, I wanted to take a keen look at the video. Then we will go into the discussion, the politics that come with it, the reality of the arrest, to understand why it was shared and why the arrest also. Does it has any meaning to do with the current politics, or it is just a normal exercise that normally take place time to time? Watch the video shortly. Now, we are continuing this final discussion, but just a quick request. For those who are watching and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. Now, yes, we can view this process as a clear indication that EACC is indeed working. They are making sure that they are dealing with the individuals who are corrupt. That is the face of this whole situation, and that is the primary intention of the video for those who shared this video in the public. Yes, to some extent you are exposing the officers to understand these are the officers who are involved in the corruption. But perception here that EACC is indeed working. There are serious questions we can ask if indeed this is not just a drama by EACC. The officers we are seeing on the road, these are small people. They have their bosses. And according to allegations, they are being given a target by their bosses. That this is the amount you need to bring every day. So you have to go make everything possible to get the amount. And if your boss is asking for that, it is a must now you go an extra mileage for you also to get something for yourself. Sababu huwezi fanyia tu mutu. The day you refuse to do so, you are being transferred to elsewhere, where now you are even taken to hardship areas. This is the situation. Why are they not investigating that to bring the reality here? They can use their own money. They can give these officers. Let them take that money to the boss. Then from the boss, you will get the money and then deal with the issue from the core. As long as you are dealing with the small junior officers here, you are not sorting out the issue. Deal with their bosses. That's the first thing. Now, the government might be trying to create a perception that indeed they are serious about fighting corruption. And this is to bring another perception here to change the narrative and the current discussion in this country. We are talking about fake fertilizer. That is where our whole focus is. A rotten government that has allowed farmers to be exposed to fake fertilizer. So to prove that the government is working, you start this kind of drama, PR, and send a message to the public that indeed this government is working. That is a perception they want to create out of this video. So instead of focusing on mythical Nturi's impeachment, yesterday and today the sitting was on. The committee was going on, cross-examining mythical Nturi. They are exposing a lot of things there. We now want to focus on this one and forget the bigger fish. These are small fish here. So the government is into this issue. You will not talk about mythical Nturi. Today we'll be discussing about traffic officers. Talk about floods in this country. It has claimed a lot of lives. Hundreds of Kenyans have died through the floods. The government was watching. They have choppers, they have every means. They could have rescued people, but they never did it. Instead, we have seen a demolition to people who even have not been affected by the floods during this flood time, not even waiting until the right time to deal with this issue. They have come to give promise of 10,000, which is hot air. They're not giving. There is a protest in Nairobi, and we shared the video. So, they want to take the narrative. We focus on the issue of arrest, corruption. We forget about the failures to deal with the disaster management. Massive demolition. Problem in the education sector. So we'll be talking about police officers arrested, But we forget the main issues taking place in this country. So this is something that, in my view, might have been sponsored by the government to bring a narrative and create news. So that in the news headline, instead of talking about Mithika Linturi, we'll be talking about traffic officer arrested because of taking bribe. Instead of talking about demolition in the middle of floods, disaster, we will be talking about traffic officer arrested because of corruption. So that is my thinking. I don't know your views, but let us know in the comment section to continue with this discussion. Thank you so much and see you in our next video.